And counsel?
Good morning, Honor. Neil Lloyd here on behalf of James Belcher. Mr. Belcher, please state your name for the record.
James Belcher.
Thank you.
Okay, and today is date scheduled for a bond violation hearing as well as a sentencing. So let's handle the bond violation first. Mr. Belcher was ordered to participate in random testing as a result of his bond violation on June 23rd, to which he did not register nor begin testing.
Correct.
So,
Your Honor, yes, if I may, he is here and he is acknowledging his failure to comply. He'd like to explain himself and thank the court's indulgence, but he otherwise would plead guilty to the bond violation.
all right, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give this matter the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, and sir, you recall being ordered to participate in random testing on June 23rd of this year, correct?
Correct.
And it's alleged that you did not do that as ordered, is that? And as to that allegation, sir,
Yes.
how do you plead?
Pled guilty on that.
And you understand that you have a right to have a contested hearing in this matter, and that by entering into a plea, you will not have that contested hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
And do you also understand the possible penalty as a result of this plea?
I think so, yeah.
All right, well, the court could revoke your bond, the court could order you to spend some time in jail, there could be I could order a fine, I could order additional conditions, there's a variety of consequences that the court could put forth. Do you understand all that?
Yes.
Knowing all of that, do you want to continue with your plea?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea today?
No.
All right, and counsel, will you please write your client on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Belcher, you've heard what the judge stated, and you agree that you were clearly required to commence random testing and comply with the probation department's directions. You admit that?
Yes.
And you also admit that you failed to register and to begin testing contrary to what the judge and the probation department had ordered. Is that correct?
Correct.
Your Honor, satisfied.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the bond violation. And counsel, what do you want the court to know?
Well, I think Mr. Belcher would like to direct a few comments himself to the court regarding his failure to comply. He has indicated to me that the picture here was that he's, for a time period, he was homeless and sort of adrift. And Mr. Belcher, do you wish to address the court why you failed to do what the court told you to do?
Yes.
Please do.
Okay.
My friend had lost his place and moved out, and I had to leave, so I ended up homeless. I didn't have access to none of my stuff at the time, and I was pretty much like just giving up on everything. I was about to just like say, screw it, I'm not gonna show up. But then, because work slowed down, then my uncle got a hold of me, let me move in with him, and getting visitation rights back with my son and everything. Got that situated, work started to pick back up, but like I pretty much was just lost my will and was just like, screw it. But now that my uncle's let me stay with him again, so I'm starting to pick back up, so, but that's why I missed.
Okay, sir, so then at what point did you contact the court
I had
to
no
advise them
access.
of this information?
I did message someone like way before it started, but I didn't have access to that email anymore. But I did email the probation lady a couple of days ago, maybe last week, off a new email. I'm not sure she got it because no one ever replied.
Okay, sir, you know where the 27th district court is located because you're here today and you've been
Yeah,
here before.
I walked up here, yeah.
So why didn't you make your way up here at any point during that pendency to say, hey, listen, I am not able to register for testing, I'm no longer living at the home, or whatever it may be? You didn't, there was zero communication.
Yeah, I just decided not to, wasn't thinking about it.
You just decided not to. Sir, you don't really get that choice. You're under the court jurisdiction. The court has an order for a reason. You had previously violated bond.
Yes.
So that was the consequence from your last bond violation. And your word said, screw it.
Yeah, it was just like I gave up on everything. I was like, I don't know what to do.
And so, sir, when did your friend lose his,
About 3 weeks ago, he said he was moving out.
okay, so 3 weeks ago. Okay, so 3 weeks ago would have put you at maybe like July, 7th. Right? After the 4th of July.
Yes.
Okay. Well, June 23rd was a couple weeks before that, sir. So what's the reason why you didn't do that then?
Oh, the drug testing?
Yeah,
I told her I didn't have the money at the time, and then she said, yeah, I really need the money to and get it done as soon as I can. I talked to her in email about that.
so you're telling this court you communicated with Ms. Shaw regarding, not having the money.
Yeah, it
And
was.
that she told you,
2 days.
no big deal, just go
She
get
said,
it as soon as you can.
yeah, she said you need to get there as soon as possible, that I could still take the drug testing if I don't have the money. I was like, okay, I didn't know that.
So, did you go take the drug testing?
No, I still just didn't do it. That was like in the process of me just losing the will of everything, not knowing what to do and stuff.
The only email I have that shows that you emailed into the court here is from Thursday, July 17th.
Which one is that one?
Is that one?
I'm not sure, I can't remember.
Okay, so you have a history of just blowing us off. You failed to appear for your PSI twice. You were referred over to the 23rd District Court, Sobriety Court, whereby you failed to show up there.
I acknowledge that.
And all of that was before you had to move out of your roommate's house.
Thank you.
I'm going to actually just verify something real quick, and then, so we're gonna step off, I'm gonna go off the record for just one moment. You're gonna need a brief recess, I'll be right back.
Please rise.
Okay, let's go back on the record in the matter of Mr. James Belcher. So, I stepped off because I wanted to confirm Mr. Belcher's story regarding sending an email about, not having the ability to pay for drug testing. And that doesn't exist. The email doesn't exist.
Yeah, I did talk to her about it. I don't.
So now you talked to her on the phone.
No, I talked to her on the email, I just don't access that email right now. Yeah, I'm not out of it, but this was, I emailed that a long time ago, and she said, hurry up, you're allowed to take the drug test without the money, go there ASAP.
Okay,
That's what I was told.
well, I'm not sure with whom you exchanged that email, but Ms. Shaw, who's the one that, you've been communicating with, for your PSI, doesn't have that email. And third, quite frankly, you've blown off everything. This court ordered you, not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. We had a bond violation because you violated that bond, and as a result of that, this court ordered you to participate in random testing. In addition, you failed to appear twice for your PSI for sentencing. And you were afforded the opportunity for a treatment court, and you didn't even show up over there. You completely just ignored them. You didn't respond to even any outreach calls by them.
I responded to Ward one. She emailed me saying I missed and she rescheduled it for me. I
Right.
said, okay.
You're correct. And then, you were to return the phone call or email by the end of business on June 26th. You did respond. It was rescheduled to June 30th.
Which I missed.
Yes, yeah, you sure did. I don't know, sir, I mean, I'm not really sure what the thought process is, as far as your accountability for making sure you are doing what you're supposed to do and appearing when you're supposed to appear.
Yeah, I was just in the wrong environment, making the wrong choices.
Right, well, those wrong choices are gonna have consequences, sir. So the court's going to order, as to the bond violation, the court's going to order 5 days jail. And then as to the sentencing council.
Well, we reviewed the report, and the recommendations seem appropriate for the offense to which he has pled guilty. So we'd ask the court to adopt that recommendation.
All right. So, sir, just for clarification, you're no longer living with your friend,
Correct.
and you're back with your aunt and uncle.
Correct.
The same aunt and uncle that has custody of your child?
No, I live with my mom's brother.
All right. All right, the court will note that, well, sir, if you're a test right now, what's in your system?
Oh, shooting nothing. I never stopped everything.
Okay, where did you stop that?
The last time I smoked was a few weeks ago, so I should be able to pass everything right now.
Okay, you do realize that even a few weeks ago, you weren't allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's whenever I was like on the streets and I was just like around everybody and stuff, like his, I think, wax painting or something.
All right, do you want to have any cocaine in your system?
No.
Please step outside into the lobby. Please step in the lobby and make sure it's off, okay, thank you. Okay, the court's going to order that, or the court's going to say the following. The court does find after hearing from counsel, hearing from Mr. Belcher, reviewing the report, the recommendation that that there is reasonable grounds for carbon on sale 769.5. The court's going, so you're no longer living at Russell, you have a different address, right?
Yes, do you need the address?
You're going to have to provide that to probation.
Okay.
All right. The court's going to also state that it does find the following sentence to be in the best interest of justice, to be reasonable and proportionate to the seriousness of the matter and the circumstances surrounding Mr. Belcher, keeping in mind in light of legislative guidelines as well. The court's going to order 12 months probation. The court's going to order you're eligible for early discharge. I'll go over that in just a few moments. You're also eligible under 771.1 status. Okay, Mr. Belknap, I understand you have to chat with your client, but your client's a little bit loud, so the two of you please go to the lobby to have that discussion, please. You're not to violate any criminal law or any of government. You're not to leave the state without the consent of this court. You are to report truthfully to your probation officer as often as your probation officer may require, in person, writing, or virtually. You notify your probation officer immediately of any change in address or employment status. You're not to use any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. You'll be subjected to random testing. The rehabilitative will back conditions of the court can monitor your progress in maintaining abstinence and sobriety. The court is going to order you to enroll and participate in intensive outpatient substance use counseling. The rehabilitative goal for that condition, sir, is to help you identify some of the issues that trigger you into use and help you with coping mechanisms so you can maintain sobriety and hopefully prevent relapse. The court's going to also order you to participate in fan meetings once per month. The rehabilitative goal for that condition, sir, is so you can have a support system and so that you can have assistance in maintaining sobriety and support services as well as additional recovery resources. Okay?
Sounds good.
Any questions on those conditions?
No.
The court's going to order, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait your finding the boss.
I appreciate it.
All right. All right, sir, so you're going to, go out this door today, and so you can serve your 5 days.
Yes.
All right? All right, good luck to you, sir. You're, yes,